When you say raising one's vibrational what does
Frequency,
this mean? Yeah.
the frequency. So, well, everything is vibration. Everything is vibration, right? And everything is moving. So now we're moving into like quantum
We're
physics.
getting a little woo here, Sloane.
Just a little. There's going to be just a, and it was, and literally it was totally by accident. In fact, I was actually part of a very conservative Christian church when I got certified to teach voice 25 something years ago. And I actually, this is part of what I do here, right? This is part of the courage piece. I had friends very close, godparents to my children, who said exactly that. Sloan, you're like, you're doing devil's work here, girl. I don't know what you're getting into, but this, and I'm like freaking out. I'm like this is my new livelihood, and I've been in this church forever. Well, when I dove a little deeper, I'm like, no, this is science. This is
Mm,
like, this can be measured. It can be
mm,
evaluated. You can literally see sound frequency. So all of that to say that that was one of my most courageous acts ever. Is I have had to walk away from people who just don't have any space or margin for that. So sound frequency, everything is frequency. We live in a three-dimensional world. Everything is, time, space. We can touch, we can feel. I have learned through this work, and people have come into my life. Joe Dispenza is one of my mentors. I follow a lot of his work. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's all
yes.
about the quantum field. There is so much more, ladies, friends, audience who are watching and listening to this interview. There's so much more available to us. And so we, most of the world, I believe, I think there's a big transition happening right now, which is very exciting. Most of the world is living in this victim state. They feel like they don't have any power, they have no control. That is bullshit. It is a lie. That's okay for me to say. Yeah. You confirmed, you confirmed. We have so much power within us, but to get there, to get to that level, and I so appreciate this. I heard this in one of your interviews, Sabrina. It's critical that we get quiet.
Mm,
One of the ways that allows us to get to that space, whatever you do, I cannot say enough about having some regular daily practice. And I know it's hard because life is in session, and we get out, and as soon as your feet hit the floor, it's like, boom, we're 75 miles an hour. I want to tell you, we actually have the power to multiply our time. It's a quantum field thing I can't explain, but if you take the time every day, it doesn't take long. 10 quick breaths, going for a 15-minute walk, completely unplugging and going inside and just getting quiet, whatever that is, prayer, meditation, journaling, whatever works for you. There's something that happens to our time and our frequency
mm,
when we get quiet. We literally raise our vibration. Sound, every note on a piano, a keyboard, pertains to a specific energy center in our body. When we apply breath and sound and certain shapes, we literally can release. I had a woman yesterday. If this is a good time to interject this, I had a woman, yes, brand new client, been terrified to come in. We've gone around and around and all the things she wants to do with her voice, but she's terrified, but she needs to know, but I'm not sure, but maybe I want to do it. I want to do the healing thing. No, just, so she shows up yesterday. She's like, I'm not even sure if I really want to do this. And I just want to sing. I just want to have fun. It's like, no problem. Let's just sing, sister. Let's do some breath work. Let's sing. Okay, while we are in this, and now this is not my common everyday person coming in, but she went from crying. I mean, this is in 30 minutes. She went from crying, like, I don't know why I'm crying. I don't know what's going on right here. It's totally okay. Here's the Kleenex. Seen it before. It's all normal. By the end of the session, she's now sweating. So I don't know what's going on. I never sweat. What is going on? Darling, it's you're releasing. You're releasing all that crap in your body, in your brain, all those voices telling you that you don't have anything important to say, you're not valued, hiding out, not being seen, right? We're releasing this through singing. Lots of different things I do. I got a text from her last night saying she got home and had a physical, like full blown purge. And so she texted me, she's like, is this normal? It's like, yeah. you're releasing probably years of crap you've been holding and storing, and literally that you've been storing and holding
When
in
you
your
say
mind.
purge, does that mean throwing up?
She had some diarrhea actually. So from
Wow.
crying to sweating to getting home, having intestinal issues, and I was like, "Are you sure you're not? Are you sure you're not coming down with something?" Because we've had a lot of stuff going around. It's like, "Oh no!" It was like a. She left my session. She had this huge release. She felt wonderful when it was all over. I was like, "Yeah, keep coming back. This shit works if you work it. It's amazing." Like literally it. So she was completely shocked because she had been all over the place, and it was very exciting for me. But that's everyone has a different experience when they start doing vocal work. And when they come in, I'm not telling people about this. I don't some people, like if you were a conservative Christian coming in, and I mean no offense at all.
Yeah.
If you are a conservative Christian watching or listening to this show, friends, it's just science. And this has been my experience in 25 years of this work, that it's very powerful work. A lot of people are very afraid. I think the number one fear still continues this day is public speaking, whether it's
Yeah.
podcasting, getting on a stage, singing for an audience. It's still a huge fear, and people have literal physical things that happen
Yeah.
because of fear, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.